Hello all, good morning students. Today we are going to learn one of the most important topic from the first unit, that is word formation. It's such a simple topic. Starting we'll be having is little bit of explanation how words get formed. Then slowly we'll do some task and then some exercises. Then some information will be given regarding what is suffixes, prefixes, affixes, and then we learn something like parts of speech. How can we change one word from one part of speech to another one? That is a word formation. One, how can we form a different words by using a root word? Once a root word is given to you, how can you make that root word into different forms? Here we are going to learn. Let me share the screen and let me explain you in detail. Are you ready, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. Here I start presenting the screen. If you can't see the screen, please let me know. Here I share. Is the screen visible, my dear one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What could you see?
Concept of
Concept
word
for
formation.
word
Good.
formation.
Concept of word formation. Here we are going to learn all the things how words can be formed with a root word. Here I go. Look at the following two sets of words listed below. In set 1, you have do changes to undo, sincere changes to insincere, judge to misjudge, and engage changes to disengage. In set 2, we have national can be changed to national. Nation changes to national. And drive changes to driver. Enjoy changes to enjoyment. Inspire changes to inspiring. Here the question is, what do you see in the two sets? Can anybody? Is there any different in the set 1 and the set 2? In the both the sets, words are formed. New words are formed with the help of the before word. Do you see any difference?
No, sir.
Any difference in the set 1 and the set 2?
Yes, sir.
Yes, my dear one. What the difference did you find? Please tell.
Set one do undo ప్రిఫిక్స్ సఫిక్స్ అనేది స్టార్టింగ్ లో యాడ్ అవుతుంది సెట్ వన్ లో. సెట్ టూ లో అయితే నెక్స్ట్ లో నేషన్ కాబట్టి నేషనల్, డ్రైవ్ డ్రైవర్ అలా యాడ్ అవుతుంది సార్.
Okay, what Ganesh? I think you are Ganesh.
ఎస్ సార్.
Yeah, what he's trying to say is in set 1, some letters are added in front, whereas in set 2, some letters are added at the end. Can anybody like to give some more explanation in detail? Okay, let me go ahead. Let me give the explanation what Ganesh has said and let me add some more to that. In the both the sets, there are pair of words. Did you notice something about these word pairs? In each pair, the second word is formed from the first word. In set 1, new words are formed by adding something before the given words, whereas in set 2, new words are formed by adding something after the given words. This is what Ganesh also guessed. You are exactly correct, Ganesh. However, here is the extra information which I would like to give. The elements added existing words. Okay, the elements added to the existing words to form a new word are called affixes. Okay, elements added before or after to the root word are known as affixes. Let me repeat. Elements are added before or after the root word before or after are known as affixes. The process of adding affixes means adding the letters to the root word before or after called affixation. And the word to which these elements are added are called root words. Okay, to which word you add these, like do is a root. Let me go ahead. A prefix is a affix. Affix in the sense something added to the word, which is placed before the root of the word. Adding it to the beginning of one word changes it into another word. For example, when the prefix un is added to the word happy, it creates the word unhappy. When the prefix un is added to the root word happy, it will become unhappy, which is opposite of the meaning happy. And here is the suffix. Suffix is an affix which is placed after the root word. After the root word. Adding it to the ending of one word changes it into another word. It will add at the end and changing its meaning or forms on another word. Let us see an example. When a suffix ness is added to the word happy, it creates the word happiness. Happy and happiness changes its form. Happy is an adjective, whereas happiness is a noun. Like that, we can form new words by adding affixes. What are affixes? Suffix and prefix put together to form affixes. Let us go to this example again. This set 1 and set 2. What are the things have done here? Let us see. Yeah. The prefixes from set 1 are un, in, miss, dis, and auto. The suffixes from the set 2 are al, er, ment, ing, and ed. You might have noticed that in cases of suffixes, they attach to specific categories of words and changes their original category. Like drive changes to driver. They have changed their category. How the suffix er is added, then the verb drive has become a driver. Driver is a noun, whereas drive is a verb. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall we do the task now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here is the task. Form opposite of the words given in below by adding prefixes. You have to add prefix and form a new word, and it should be opposite in meaning to the given word. Yes, could you please get the meanings of these words? First one, lead.
Mislead.
Mislead.
Wonderful, my dear one. Wonderful. Mislead is correct one. Qualify.
Disqualify.
Qualify.
Good. Disqualify, dis is the prefix, and qualify, disqualify, opposite in meaning. Possible.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Wonderful, my dear one. Possible has changes to impossible by adding im as a prefix. Climax, little difficult.
Pre-climax.
Let me see who will guess. Climax, opposite of the word climax.
Pre-climax.
Reclimax. Still guess.
In climax.
In climax. Still.
Anticlimax.
Wonderful. Who is this? Who said this anticlimax?
C2.
Sindhu?
C2, sir. Ashrita.
Ashrita, wonderful, my dear one. You are wonderful. You are correct. Opposite of climax is anticlimax, and anti is the prefix here. Anticlimax is the opposite of the meaning climax. Okay, confirmed.
Disconfirmed.
Disconfirmed. Any more guess? Unconfirmed is the correct one. This is what we have done in the task 1. Let us go to task 2. Before task 2, here we have some more examples. Re plus write prefixes become rewrite. In plus capable, incapable. Un plus acceptable, unacceptable. Suffixes we have read plus ing, reading. Nation plus al, national. Modern plus ity, modernity. This is how words are formed. We have another task here. Task 2. Before going into the task 2, you should know what is noun, pronoun, parts of speech, all parts of speech you should know. Okay, let me stop sharing the screen for a while and tell you what is all parts, what is parts of speech all about. Can anybody tell how many parts of speech do you have?
8.
8.
Yes, Navedita is telling 8. Could you please name them? Could you please name them, anyone?
Noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, verb, preposition, conjunction, interjection.
Wonderful, dear one. A little bit in detail. What is a noun?
Naming of word.
Names of words. Who said this?
JM.
Wonderful, dear one. Next, pronoun. What is a pronoun?
Instead of noun.
Instead of name.
Okay, Dilip and Nivedita are saying that. Dilip, Nivedita, and Bharat are saying that the word which is used in the place of noun is known as pronoun. Okay. Ram went to market. Ram went to market. I replace the word Ram with happy. Happy went to market. Or walking went to market. Is it a pronoun?
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Market.
Then the definition given by Dilip, Nivedita, and Bharat was the word we use in the place of noun. In the place of noun, I use another word. Then it should be noun. It should be pronoun then. Sorry. According to
Instead
your
of noun, he, she, he.
Okay, Ganesh is saying that we should use he, she, it only. Okay. Like boys are playing in the ground. Boys are playing in the ground. In the place of boys, I wrote he. He is playing in the ground. Is it correct?
No,
sir, we have to use
No,
they.
sir. They are.
Again, you are telling that no, sir, he, she, it, not, sir, you have to use they. Then what is pronoun then?
Knows the subject, sir. First person.
పేరుకు బదులుగా వాడేదాన్ని నో pronoun అంటారు సార్.
Then I'm using in the place of noun only. In the place of noun, I'm using different words. What is pronoun then?
Suitable word. Any suitable word.
Okay, Vamsi telling there is one suitable word to be used. Wonderful. Pronoun is a word we use in the place of noun for two things. Pronoun is a word we use in the place of noun to avoid repetition. Second, that word should agree with, and it should be a replacement of a noun, and it should agree with the pronoun, that word, noun, that noun, and it should agree with it, that statement, in the place of object, in the place of subject, and in the place of, it should agree with the given noun. We cannot use in the place of boys, we cannot use he, because he is a singular pronoun. Okay, they is a plural pronoun. We use for plural pronouns. Okay, to avoid repetition, we use pronoun. Okay, Ram went to market, Ram went to temple. We use Ram went to market and he went to temple, or he has gone to temple, something. Okay, pronoun is done now. You don't have much about pronouns in complete textbook, however, but you have about noun. Then we have about verb also. Can anybody tell what is a verb?
Which
Action.
denotes an action or
Action
condition.
of noun, sir.
Yes, Anupriya, she is saying that action words. Okay, the words which tells about action are known as verb. Wonderful, dear one. No need extra explanation for that. Next, number 4, we have adjective. Can anybody describe what is an adjective?
Describes the nouns or pronouns, sir.
Wonderful, Anupriya. The word which describes noun and pronoun. Great. Can you tell what is an adverb?
Which something adds to the meaning of the verb, sir.
Something
Adds to the meaning of the verb. Or
adds to the meaning of the verb. Okay,
Yes.
still something which qualify. Can anybody guess? Dilip?
Another verb or adjective.
Yes. Arshita, could you please repeat?
An adverb which adds something to the meaning of the verb, or an adjective or another adverb, sir.
It describes the verb, sir.
Okay. Dilip, you can ask Karthik to join now before I share the screen.
Okay, sir.
Adverb qualifies another adjective or adverb itself, or it qualifies mainly verb. Great. Let me go ahead with the conjunction. We have much more about adjectives and adverbs, do you remember? Next, what is a conjunction?
Conjunctions are used
Combine
to join words or sentences.
Okay, conjunction is used to join the words or sentences. Next is a preposition. Could anybody tell what is a preposition?
Which is used before noun or pronoun.
Something used before noun and pronoun. Gopal and Venu. And is a preposition? Something used before noun. Clever Gopal. Clever is a noun? Sorry, clever is a preposition then?
No, sir.
Then I have used before noun.
Which
What is
shows
the
a
preposition?
relation with other word in the sentence.
Could you please repeat, Arshita?
Which shows a relation with other word in that sentence.
Other word.
Yes.
Good. Okay, preposition, a word tell about a position of things sometimes, and it tell the relation between one noun, another noun, or another pronoun. One noun and pronoun to another noun or pronoun. It tells the relation. And the last one we have is interjection. Could you please tell what is an interjection? We don't have
It
any.
expresses an emotion, sir.
It
It expresses
something.
emotions. Yes,
Strong
Arshita, you are
feeling.
telling something?
Sudden feelings, sir, which express
Sudden
something.
feelings. Okay. If I say meaningless words,
Expressions.
yes, Ganesh?
Expressions, sir.
Okay, some expressions are known as, like if I say ho, alas, yeah, ip, hooray, these words don't have any meaning, and these can be considered as prepositions. Okay, most of the class, we have all 60 people nearly. What I can say is, aren't these parts of speech more confusing? Yes or no? Because everyone did not interact. Ajit? Louder, ma? Aren't they more confusing? If I gave a sentence and ask you to find out which part of speech is word, am I correct?
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir.
Am I clear now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, dear. Okay, as this parts of speech something like how much we dig, that much more. The more you learn, the more it confuses you. So to clear this mystery, I have got a story. Will you listen to the story?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yeah, good. Here I go with a story. This is a story from London, and there lived a kingdom. The name of the kingdom is Parts of Speech, in which there lived a king. The name of the king is King Noun. King Noun. What does he do? He named whatever you see. Any new thing has come in the market, it's complete responsibility of a king. Yes, Naveen? It's complete responsibility of a king to name it. Whatever you see around you is a noun because it is the name given by King Noun. Who gave names? King Noun give names to the people, places, animals, things, objects, instruments, cookery, cutlery items, sports items, everything, vegetables, fruits, you name it, and the name is given by the king. Okay? Next we have verb. When this king became very young, energetic, he got married to a neighboring princess. She is Princess Verb. When she got married, she came to the kingdom of Parts of Speech, and she used to take care of all the work, all administrative work starting to ending. She used to take care of all the work, cleaning, eating, and what all, running, work, any work, working, all the actions she used to do. Okay, who is she? She is Princess Verb. Wonderful. This nice couple, within some years, they are blessed with the children. Okay, the first one is Princess. He is Princess Pronoun. He is Princess Pronoun. What all Princess Pronoun will do is, whenever father is sick, whenever father is not feeling well, whenever father has gone to some other place, he will take care of the father's work. In the place of father noun, son pronoun will do his work. Okay, Gopal went to market. Can be he went to market. Okay, for the smooth running of the kingdom, in the absence of father noun, son pronoun will do the work. And this couple has got 2 more daughters, and they are twins. This king blessed with children, and they are twins. Could you guess who are they? My dear students, could you guess who are the
Adverb
children?
and adjective, sir.
Wonderful, my dear Anupriya. They are adjective and adverb. Adjective, adverb. They look little bit different because they are twins. But their love, their affection, their habit, their work is again different. They look same because they are twins, but their habits are different. Let me tell about them. Adjective is such a twin sister. What she does is, her work is, she love only male people in the family members. Who are the 2 male people in the family members?
Noun.
Noun pronoun and
Her
noun.
father noun and her brother pronoun. She loved them, so she prized them. She admired them. Like Gopal went to market. How is Gopal? tall Gopal, sharp Gopal, clever Gopal, smart Gopal went to market. She praised father. Sometimes she praised her brother also. He is tall, he is smart, he is clever. Okay, but she never cared about mother nor about her own twin sister. That's all about her sister adjective. She has got another sister. Her name is adverb. Unlike her twin sister, she also likes only female people in the family. Who are the female people in the family?
Verb.
Princess
verb.
Yeah, princess, her mother, verb, and her own twin sister, adjective. She loved both and she praised them, she qualified them, she loved them. Like Gopal went to market. How Gopal went? Went is a verb. He went fast. He went hurry. He went, how did he go? How did he go? He qualified. My mother cooks. How she cooks? All about verb. How is the verb? Train goes fast. How is the work going on? Smoothly. Most probably ly will be there in adjective. Adverb. Can anybody tell that type of words with ly at the end?
Hurriedly, loudly.
Loudly, speaks loudly. Yes,
Delicate.
Arshita. Slowly,
Fastly.
fastly,
Quickly.
cleverly. Yes, my
Thoroughly.
dear. Thoroughly. Lokesh is saying something.
Quickly, sir.
Okay, these are all the things the adverb will do. Ly. And she praises her own sister. Like he is good. He is good. Praising brother. Who is praising brother? Adjective is praising brother. And this adverb, she'll praise her own sister. Like he is good. He is very good. Very is a adverb again. That's all about the family. This family has got one servant. One servant. He'll tell, he will connect the people, he'll tell the relation between who is what, who need what and all. And he'll tell about the position of things. If king asks him, where is my sword? Where is my crown? Where is my something like, where is my sword? That servant will answer. Could you guess who is the servant?
Conjunction.
Servant. Preposition. You are good, my dear.
Preposition, sir.
Wonderful. He will guess. He will tell where is the things. Preposition is a servant and he will tell where is the sword. It is in the locker. It is in the palace. It is under the bed. It is on the table. It is on the terrace. Okay? Am I clear about the servant?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this happy and loving family has got one grandmother. Until and unless this grandmother is alive, no, kingdom was very happy with all the family members united. Okay, once this grandmother dies, there was a difference. Like this grandmother joins the family. Total family she joins and put together at one as one. Could you guess who is this grandmother?
Conjunction.
Yes, good, my dear Arshita. Anupriya. Conjunction is the grandmother. She joins two families. Like Ram went to market, Gopal went to market. How this grandmother will join?
Ram and
Ram
And Gopal
went to
went to
market.
Yes,
market.
Ram and Gopal. Bhavana, correct. Ram and Gopal went to market. And is a conjunction and she joins the two sentences. Ram went to market. Gopal did not go to market. How she will join now? How conjunction grandmother? Yes, yes, Naveen.
Ram went to market, but
Gopal did not go. Ram went to market, but Gopal did not go. Like that, she joined the two families. When she is not there, again it will become into two sentences separately. Understood the work of grandmother?
Yes, sir.
That's all.
Yes, sir.
Bhavana, correct. We have done with 7 people. Okay, and the last person is whenever we are happy or whenever we are sad, in the happy and sad moments, what will be there? For example, you won Best Student of the Year award in VJIT. You call your relatives. For example, you are not feeling well. What happens? You call your relatives again, they will visit to see you if you are not from COVID. Okay, in happy and sad situations, what happens? We call our relatives. Just a minute. Let me charge my laptop. Came back. Okay, in happy or sad situations, do relatives visit to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, whenever we are emotionally happy or sad, relatives will come. Could you please guess who are the relatives here in this story?
Interjection.
Interjection.
Yes, Ajit, Bhavana, and Archita, you are correct. Interjection will come whenever the family is sad or whenever they are happy. Hope the people who are in confusion like Ajit and others got clear detail about parts of speech and you will never forget in your life.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, dear. Once the completion of the class, please repeat the story in your mind so that you can get fixed with the characters. If characters get misplaced, you may go wrong again. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Wonderful. Shall we do the task now?
Yes, sir.
The purpose of telling the story is in coming sessions, we have to change one word to another part of speech. Then you should know which part of speech means whose character should I change. If they gave verb and they ask you to change into adjective or adverb or noun, you should know, okay, noun means it should be name of something. Adjective, okay, it should be qualifying some work. Adverb, okay, it should be know it beforehand. Okay, I have given much more detailed explanation. Let us do some task. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here is a task 2. Form adjectives. Adjective means which qualifies
Noun and pronoun.
Yeah, who is she in the story? She is one of the
Twin sister.
twin sisters. By adding appropriate suffixes, they are add suffixes only and make adjectives only. Okay, person.
Personality.
Okay, somebody said personality.
Personal.
Person. Yes.
Personal.
Personally,
Personally is adverb. Personal is adjective. So personal is correct. Create.
Creativity.
Creation.
Creation is noun.
Creative.
Creative. Wonderful. Creative is adjective. Creativity is also adjective. Creation is noun again. Hope you understood why I am asking that this answer is correct and that is not. Because you knew everything about parts of speech now. Beauty.
Beautiful.
Beautiful is an adjective. Good. Excite.
Excitement. Excited.
Excitement.
Excited is a verb. Excitement is a adjective. Pain.
Painful.
Painful.
painful,
Painful.
Painful or painless. So easy. Repeatedly this question was asked for the exam. Complete task 2 was asked for the exam many a times. Now the task is going to become a little bit tough. Here is the task 2. Task 3. Complete the sentences using the most appropriate forms of the verb words given in the box. Okay. The techno giant was penalized heavily for using customers' personal dash without authorization. Without any authorization, he used personal what?
Incumbent.
Personal. What can we use? When your mobile is hacked, they will take your personal
Information.
Wonderful, my dear one. Whoever has guessed, it's correct. They'll take your personal information, and the information is correct answer. The motto for the new PM should be maximum dash, but minimum dash, but maximum dash.
Minimum
PM.
terrorist.
Yes, you're correct. Louder. Minimum government and maximum governance. Wonderful, my dear one. You are correct. Next, the ruling party is facing a strong dash wave in upcoming assembly polls. The ruling party is
Terrestrial.
Terrestrial is something different, my dear one. Only one word is there. Form a new word with that word. Yeah, incumbent is there. Form a new word.
Incumbents.
Yeah, anti-incumbency means not supporting the government. Next, the possibility of dash life has always attracted people's attention. The possibility terrestrial life, extraterrestrial life. The possibility of extraterrestrial life has always attracted people's attention. Means the people who live in a terrestrial places, extraterrestrial places, will love to visit and know about them. Am I clear about the task?
Yes, sir.
Let me go ahead. Now, prefixes and suffixes we did some task, and here we are going to learn some more prefixes and suffixes. Meanings and examples are here. I am expecting you people to give some more examples. Pre, meaning is before. Here we have prelude and precondition. Could you please give some more examples like pre-final? Pre means before final exams, you have pre-final. Yes.
Preponed.
Pre-poll. Still.
Pre-primary.
Pre-primary. Wonderful. Still.
Pre-launch.
Pre-launch offer. Wonderful. Still. Guess words with pre.
Pre-release.
Pre-released movie. Any more?
Preview.
Preview. Wonderful. Preoccupied. Wonderful, ma. Let me go ahead. We have un. Un means not. Unacceptable, which is not acceptable. Unreal, which is not real. Could you please tell some more words with un?
Uncomfortable.
One by one, ma. Unconditional.
Unessential.
Unessential. Unacceptable.
Unconventional.
Unstoppable. Unconventional.
Unable, unexpected.
Uneven.
Unofficial.
Unofficial. Wonderful, which is not official.
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable, which is not comfortable. Wonderful, my dear one.
Unsatisfied.
Please, one by one, unmute and. Next, third one we have got is dis. Dis means not. Again, it means not, but we can use with only some words like disadvantage. which is not advantage. Disamount. Could you please tell some
Disagree.
more?
Discount.
Like
Discontinue.
Dismiss.
Dismiss. Discount.
Disagree.
Distract.
Disagree, sir.
Disagree.
Disqualify.
qualify.
Disqualify.
Diseases.
Disconnect.
Great. Disconnected. Super.
Disappear.
Disappear. Wonderful, my dear one.
Dismiss.
Dissimilar.
Dismiss. Superb. Okay, now we have re. Re means again. Here the words given are reawaken and rewrite. Could you please tell some more?
Reconnect.
Rejoin.
Reconnect. Rejoin.
Rejoin.
Re-entry.
Regain.
Re-entry. Regain.
Recycle.
Regenerate. Wonderful. Recycle. Superb.
Reconnect.
Reuse.
Reconnect. Reuse. Super.
Reappear.
Retake. Reappear.
Remember.
Refill.
Next we have is miss. Means not or wrongly. Here we have misunderstand, misbehave. Could you please tell some more?
Misconduct.
Misfortune.
Misfortunate,
Mislead.
Mismatch.
mislead, mismatch.
Misplace.
Wonderful. Mislead,
Misconvention, sir. Misconvention.
misconvention. I don't think so. It's correct. Mistaken. Good. Now next we have got in, also as im, which means not again. Here we have impossible, inappropriate. Please tell with im and in.
Imperfection.
Imperfection.
Invisible. Impression.
Invisible. Yes.
Impression.
Impression is not an opposite.
Imperfect.
Pardon? Imperfect. Infront. Involve is a root. Inactive. Inactive. Good. Inactive. Inactivate.
Interchange.
Yes.
Impact, sir. Impact.
Impact.
Impatient.
Is a root. Impatient. Wonderful, my dear one. Okay, next we have by. By means two. Bicycle, 2 cycles. Means 2 wheels. Here biannual. Annual in the sense year. Biannual means 2 times in a year. Can anybody with by be by? Yes.
Binary. Biography.
Binary.
Bisect.
Bicycle is there. Binary. Somebody has said. Good still.
Bisect. Bisect.
Bisect. Superb.
Biangular.
Biangular. Great, ma. Still.
By-election, sir. By-election.
Bi-direction.
Biaxial.
Biaxial.
By-election.
By-elections. Superb. Great. Let us go ahead with inter. Inter means between. We have interact, interchange. Could you please some more?
Intersection.
Intersection.
Internet.
Interfere.
Interview. Intermediate. Yeah,
Interconnected.
intermediate means yes.
Intermission.
Interconnected.
Interconnected. Between
International.
yes.
International, sir.
Yeah, international.
Indonesia.
Between the nations.
Intersection.
Yeah, intersection.
Intercept.
Intercept. Good. Here we have super. Super means above. Supersonic. Superman. Could you please tell some more?
Supervision.
Supervision. Superpower.
Impossible.
Supervisor.
Supervisor.
Super banner.
Pardon?
Superfine.
Yes.
Supercritical. Supercritical.
Supercritical. Super senior.
Superstar. Superstar.
Superstar. Wonderful.
Superman.
Superman is there.
Superposition.
Sub. Superposition. Now we have sub. Sub means under, means lower. Here we have submarine, which goes under the water, and subsoil means under the ground. Could you tell some more with sub?
Subway.
Subway.
Substitute.
Substitute. Subhead. Sub-junior. For junior, junior,
Subcontinent.
sub-junior. Subcontinent. Wonderful. Subcontinent.
Subscribe.
Subject.
Subject
Subordinate.
is a root. Subordinate. Subscribe is a root again.
Subtitle.
Subtitle. Superb. Wonderful, my dear. You have got much
Subscribe.
more words. Subscribe is a root itself. Okay, anti, which means opposite or opposing. Antibiotic, anticlimax. Could you please tell some more?
Anti-rule. Antiseptic.
Anti-ragging.
Antiseptic, anti-ragging committee.
Anti-terrestrial.
Anti-terrestrial. Intelligent.
Antivirus.
Anti-hero.
Antibiotic.
Antiseptic.
Antivirus.
Antivirus.
Antifreeze.
Anti
Antioxidant.
antioxidant. Wonderful.
Anti-corruption.
You have got many more words.
Anti-corruption.
Antidote.
Very good. Anti-corruption bureau. Antidote. Great. Let us go ahead. Here suffixes and meanings we have got. ER means comparative, higher, lower. All adjectives you can say here, comparative adjectives. Fast.
Greater, faster,
Yeah.
slower. Taller,
Yeah, slower, faster, cleverer,
taller,
Brighter.
shorter.
runner, taller, shorter. All comparative
Stronger.
adjectives you can say. Yeah, stronger. All comparative, you get millions and millions. Okay, another year. Here is a doer, like worker, driver.
Trainer.
Any words?
Fighter.
Trainer,
Lawyer.
fighter,
Lover.
lover. Great. Next,
Liar.
able,
Cooler.
liar, clever, clever,
Lawyer.
lawyer.
Sir.
Super.
Comfortable.
Okay, able. Comfortable.
Next word, sir.
So fast you are. Able can be done means a person who can do it, doable, usable, and somebody said comfortable.
Available.
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 Capable. Unable. Disabled.
Unable, disable,
Disable,
Orderable.
honorable,
Incredible.
Able, sir.
impossible,
Adorable.
adorable. Super. Now we have got OUS. OUS stands meaning is full of, meaning joyous,
Continuous.
continuous, good,
Humorous.
Dangerous.
humorous, dangerous,
Delicious.
Famous.
Poisonous.
gracious,
Adventurous.
poisonous,
Adventurous.
gorgeous. Superb, superb. Wonderful. Really, I love the class. Next we have got is ness, state of being,
Happiness.
kindness,
greatness,
continuous,
Sadness.
greatness. All nouns here. Noun forms of invisible nouns.
Business.
Yes, happiness, kindness, business,
Weakness.
weakness,
flawless,
Fitness.
Thickness.
Witness.
Brightness.
witness,
Awareness.
awareness,
Darkness.
Sweetness.
darkness, sweetness.
Cuteness.
Seriousness.
I did not get you.
Cuteness, sir.
Cuteness. Wonderful. Next we have full. Full means full of, like peaceful,
Painful.
dreadful,
Wonderful.
wonderful,
Successful.
Beautiful.
beautiful,
Powerful.
Harmful.
powerful,
Careful. Useful.
careful, useful,
Successful.
successful,
Helpful.
harmful,
harmful, great.
Thankful.
Powerful.
Thankful, powerful. Done. Enough. Next we have got is ly. In the stated way, loudly. We have already discussed. You can
slowly,
just-
fastly,
Lovely.
greatly,
Yeah.
Badly.
Lovely, sir.
Accidentally.
Lovely,
Closely.
closely,
Angrily.
angrily, cleverly,
Quickly.
Automatically.
quickly,
Smelly.
greatly,
greatly. Good. Now we have got is meant. Meant means in the state of, like enjoyment.
Implement.
In the state of enjoyment.
Entertainment.
Government.
Excitement.
Implement.
Government, enjoyment,
Statement.
excitement,
Environment.
Achievement.
Argument.
achievement,
Statement.
Argument.
statement, argument,
Apartment.
Government.
apartment, Wonderful. Still,
Government.
government.
Discriminant.
Pardon? Discriminant. Judgment. Superb.
Movement. Excitement.
Government.
Tournament.
Movement.
Movement. Great, great, really great. And we have reached the last one. ED. All past tense verbs. We call it as a regular verbs. Regular verbs comes under this category. That is here. Hoped is there.
Enjoy.
Closed.
Enjoyed.
Worked.
Worked.
Dubbed, dropped,
Jumped. Dropped. We'll get a big list of out of it.
Pushed.
Pushed.
Read.
Read is different again.
Pulled.
Added.
Pulled.
Added.
Tracked.
Managed.
Pushed.
Printed.
jumped,
Learned.
Yeah. Printed.
Learned.
Jumped.
Worked.
Worked. Okay, good.
moved.
Again, you have
Landed.
come across a task and I am running behind the time. I feel that I should complete it now and now itself. Change the grammatically category of the verbs in column A using the appropriate suffixes from the box below. You have got a box and we have to change it form as they are directed. Remember the story. Please do remember the story. We have to change it form. Solid. Solid is the name of a solid, liquid and gaseous. It's name of a something. Something in the sense is the name of what we say that one.
Solidification.
Yeah, we have to change it to verb. Somebody said the correct answer. Solidify or solidification is also verb. And can be noun. Solidification can be noun. Solidify is a verb. Okay, move into adjective.
Movement.
Movable.
Movable. Movable is correct. Movable object. Describing an object. Crystal,
Crystallization.
change into verb. Crystallization is a noun.
Crystallize.
Crystallization is a noun. Yes.
Crystallize.
Wonderful, my dear one. Crystallize. Magnet. Adjective.
Magnetize.
Magnetism.
Magnetic field. Magnetic compass. Adjective. Okay. National into noun.
Nation.
Nation,
Nation.
nation,
This question was asked last semester, my dear one. Nation and nationalism both are nouns. Deliver.
Deliver.
Noun.
Delivery.
Delivery.
Delivery. Delivery is a noun as well as adjective also it will be sometimes like delivery boy. Okay. Advertise into noun.
Advertisement.
Advertisement.
Advertisement. Wonderful, my dear one. You are correct. Space into adjective. Space into adjective.
specialized,
Space, but not special. Space into adjective. Adjective means
Spaced.
Space.
Placed.
Specified.
Space into adjective.
Faceable.
Spacious.
Wonderful, my dear one. Who is this?
Shivani, sir.
Shivani, you are correct. Spacious. Spacious. Next, fright into verb. Fright.
Fighting.
Frighten.
Frightened or frighting is also
Frighted.
correct. Frighted is also correct. Assess into noun.
Assessment.
Assess is a verb.
Assessment.
Assessment.
Assessment is correct. I'm running behind the time. We have only one more task. And the last one I can consider it into add suitable affixes to form what is indicated in the given brackets. Adequate, already given, inadequate, and it is an antonym. Palatable, palatable, that one. Antonym, unpalatable. Okay. Suffocate,
Suffocate.
Suffocation.
Suffocation.
suffocation. Wonderful, noun form. Next, they are asking to attract into adjective.
Attractive.
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 Attractive. Wonderful. Additional into adverb.
Additionally.
Additionally.
Wonderful, my dear one. You are correct. Simply ly you add, it will become adverb. Additionally. Next, activate.
Activation.
Active.
Noun.
Active.
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 Activation.
Activation is correct. Active is the adjective, my dear one. Capable into noun.
Capability.
Capability. Logical into antonym. Antonym
Illogical.
opposite.
Unlogical.
Illogical. Torrent adjective. Torrent into adjective. Torrential. Correct into adjective.
Corrosion.
Yeah. Corrosive. That's all. We have come to the end of the class. I had taken 10 minutes extra. So sorry for that. Very nice interaction it was. Just a minute. Be connected. Hope you have enjoyed the class and learned much more, many things from this
sir.
class. Okay.
Sir.
Again, in the next class, we will be learning much more things related to grammar and many other things. Please be connected.